everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Maria here with you today, and the layout for today I've made for the weekly challenge on For the Love of Pretty Paper. This week's challenge is to use craft in your layout or your traveler's note or whatever, however you make your memory keeping. I've gone for a craft background cardstock, and that's going to be my craft item of for this video. So as you can see, I've added a bit of white paint with a big brush, and I love the effect because it's very delicate. It doesn't look too bright. Once it's dry, it's actually quite demure actually, and so I've added the paint with the brush, and then I've done a tiny bit of splattering with the same paint, adding a tiny bit of water. And I will also be adding a tiny bit of blue spray. What's the word? Sorry, it's by Deco Art. Let me see. Yeah, it's Deco Art Media. It's a shimmer mist, and it's in like a lovely turquoise that will match with the papers that I'm using. What I do is I add like a tiny drop of the Deco Art into the already watered down paint that I had. So you will see in a minute. I'm back in my photo on these papers. This is a very old collection. I don't know how old. Let me see if it says at the back of the pack. Yeah, 2013. So it's not that old, but I've had this paper pad since it came out. It's by Carta Bella, and it's called Rough and Tumble. And I've had this for quite a while, as I just said, and I used to use this for the bantings that I used to make. If you've never heard about my bantings, let me know and I'll show you one day the bantings that I used to make. But yeah, and these papers, because I am on a no spend at the moment, so I'm not buying any new stuff. So I'm making use of my old stash, and so yeah, here we are using a paper pad which is 4 years old. So as you can see now, I have roughed my edges on my paper. This is something that I never do. I really never do. I'm a very clean cut girl. I don't like grunge, and I don't like roughed edges, or I don't like cutting like paper so the edges are rough. But I don't know why when I use craft, I always feel like it's got like a more grungy feel, and roughed edges are gonna look okay. And I actually really like how this looks. I use my scissors, as you saw. There are tools, I think, for distressing the paper. I've never bought one because I don't do this, so I didn't think that investing in one of those tools was for me. So, and I won't do it, because if I ever feel the need to distress the edges of paper, I will use the scissors again. It works just fine. I'm going through my thickers now, trying to find something that will look good against these colors, and I'm gonna go for brown thickers. These ones I've also had for quite a while. I don't even know what they're called. They're quite old, so sorry. If you know the name, just let me know in the comments below. And my title is You Shine, and I'm gonna get a tiny bit annoyed here in a second with these ones. They're very shimmery alphas, and I've had this for quite a while as well, but I didn't have a single Y. How? You know, it's so annoying when you run out of like an important letter like a Y. So yeah, so I go back to my stickers and I look for little ones that will match, and I go for these ones for this sticker sheet with this navy blue alphas. And from that same sticker sheet, I've taken this sticker that says Perfection. I'm now gone through my stickers again to look for embellishments, and I don't really do tons of embellishments, and I've had these ones for quite a while because I've never found the right place to use them. And I've gone for that hot air balloon simply because it reminds me of a light bulb. I don't know why, but it reminds me of a light bulb, and because the layout is called You Shine, I thought it was quite I don't know, it matched quite well. So there you go, a hot air balloon that looks like a light bulb for You Shine. And I'm not gonna do much more embellishment. I'm going through this. I've got 3 little drawers like that one that you see there, and they're all full of like of cats and things that I've had in my stash for years. And as I said earlier, I'm on a no spend at the moment, so I'm making use of everything. Basically, I'm going through everything that I've got to use, older things, so when I finally buy myself something, I can justify it, say yes, see, I use lots of old stuff, so now it's good. I can spend more money on new things. And I'm just going to add the date. I couldn't be bothered to go back to my computer to look for the exact date, but I knew it was last month, this photo, so I just added July 2017. Some white enamel, and I'm going to be doing some other enamel shapes from my stash. I find some hearts that are actually the perfect color, and so I add those. And what else do I add? That's pretty much it. I'm gonna be doing a white border. I've got a white gel pen. I'm gonna do a little doodly border with a ruler, obviously, around the edge of my cardstock. And guys, if you do have recommendations for a white gel pen or something that will be like really good, because I think this is the only one I have, and it really annoys the hell out of me, because when you draw the line you can't see it, you have to wait for it to dry and then you see it, and I never know if it's going to be working or not, and I don't really want to go over it to again and again and again until the line shows. So yeah, if you have recommendations for a white gel pen, please comment below and let me know. That'd be much appreciated. I'm also going to be doing one of these corners where you kind of fold the corner and then add some pattern paper underneath to show, because I was feeling like that top corner was because the layout is focused on the bottom right, basically, so I was feeling that corner was looking a tiny bit lonely. So yeah, that's it. Thank you guys, thank you for visiting again, and I hope you'll join us on For the Love of Pretty Paper. Cheers, bye.